So the camera here will pick it up. I came on the from the street to use the elevator, and this Spanish guy followed me and was bumping. So I kept saying, "Don't bump into me," so and was today's Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. There's a Black American radio station called the Breakfast Club, and they're the ones that was saying, Wednesday's the hump day. The show comes on from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. I don't know what hump means, but I judge them by since it has some sexual connotation. And today's Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025. I came here earlier around 10 a.m. As soon as I was trying to get out, a woman, like a Spanish one, a kid, they surrounded me, accosted me, and the kid was bumping into me also. The camera will pick it up. You know, the, you know, so they were surrounded with Spanish people trying to forcibly bump into me. I don't know what that means. You know, also they used to send Black Americans to do that to me. I was saying that some of these Black Americans may not like me because I'm African, and some Black Americans don't like Africans because they hate Africans for them slavery. So now they change script. Now they use mostly Spanish to be bumping into. You know, so I don't know if this is like a gang, a sex trafficking gang. I don't know. Because my mother said her daughters are into life insurance policy fraud, and they lured my mother to come to Pennsylvania to live with them. My mother said her daughter Bolani was poisoned her with car antifreeze poison. Uh, was poisoned her with car antifreeze poison, which gave my mother a heart attack. And the daughters followed her to New York City, where she fled as soon as she was having such a heart attack, and she was admitted at Bellevue. I'll send it back down. I'll send it back up. Sorry. I'll send it back up. It's still tight. Yeah. You know, so our daughters, so our daughters, Bolani and Flora, my mother said that Bolani works for like the life insurance policy company as an agent. And my mother said that Bolani is trying to kill her for life insurance policy for. And she said anytime she eats food from this Bolani, my mother start having a heart attack symptom. So my mother fled from Pennsylvania where that Bolani lives to New York City to go to the hospital. And by the time she got to New York, she had a heart attack at the Greyhound station in New York. And she was starting to feel better, you know. And then this Bolani showed up and told the hospital to lock her up in a psych ward. Just to get my mother to die, you know, I said the stress got too much and my mother died. Because my mother was saying she's noticing this blind was trying to, her drugs were trying to kill her for like life insurance policy for, you know. So I don't know if this gang attacking me, and this Bolale and the other daughter are trying to lure me. So she comes stay with them. My mother told me not to go there. That they will be trying to poison me with counterfeit poison also, and make get insurance money. So I told them no. So I've been noticing that someone has been sending Black American women, French women. I'm a transsexual, and they've been rubbing their breast on me, trying to sexually engage me. I'm like, no, I'm good. So I don't know if the purpose is to try to lure me, force me to sexual, through intimidation and control, force me to sexual relationships that can be poison or whatever for life insurance policy fraud. And they said, in case, and it's also said, also that, because the police took my home on Staten Island in 2010 wrongfully, and Regana was trying to help, and the police and killed Regana. I gave him the call people to the police on Victor Boulevard and Bay Street, and days later the police and killed him. In 2014, I filed the copy was in 2013 trying to get my number. You know, so they said that Regana, when he died, his wife was pregnant with a child. And they said, they brought him more money because he had a baby on the way. So I don't have a child, I'm a transsexual, so I'm wondering if there's a gang that's just trying to make it look like I'm in a sexual court with them, and if I'm killed, they want my sperm to go and make children and get money from the city of New York. And they've been calling police on me. The MTA workers, they'll do it. If I try to use the bathroom, they will call the police on me. And they're trying to kill me and claim I'm in a sexual cult, and I donated my sperm as membership to that cult. So they say dead people can't speak and can make up any lies after somebody's dead. And they could if possibly even use my mother's daughter as a witness. Because the Spanish woman said something very strange some days ago. She came on the train with me. You said you're soon gonna get arrested, okay? And if you're lucky to be alive, your baby mother is gonna come and free you and take you away. So I'm thinking I don't have any baby mother. I'm a transsexual. So I'm thinking, the guys hinting me that they plan to get me killed by the police through a false arrest situation, get me angry and call the police on me, and then they will use my mother's daughter as a false witness. That when I was a child, I always said I want my sperm to be donated to make babies or whatever. Which I never even lived with that daughter for a long time. She always lived in America. I always lived in Nigeria. She was born in America, the daughter is born for us. So we never really grew up together, so they don't know nothing about it. But they're very violent. My mother brought them to Nigeria and they were beating my mother up saying without Bolana saying they don't want to be in Nigeria, they want to come back to America. And within a year, my mother had them stay with a white family in Pennsylvania and they beat up the white family. So that white family, Bob and Carla Anderson, went and put them in juvenile prison. So they've always been out of control. So I don't want to be used. And my mother said that daughter is not using drugs. She's suspected Balani. So I don't want to be given as a sacrifice for a narcotic gang to get more drug money. So you MTA police, you have to investigate this. Why these people are accosting me everywhere, trying to bump into me. I'm not part of the NSS cult. I don't want them to make you look on camera. Part of the sex cult, but they say death people don't speak. And in case I'm killed, I don't want anybody to use my body part to make children. You know, under the right of sepulcher, somebody can say what they want to happen to them. Somebody can say what they want to happen to the corpse in case they kill. And also, in case I'm alive and incapacitated or injured because the threatening with violence also, I don't want to be made to leave the United States. I don't trust other countries that the police would help me either because, the police here in America don't help me. But at least my mother was making complaints here, so there's more track record here than as opposed to any other country that where they may not have evidence to back up anything. So my best bet, even if I'm rather disabled, I should be allowed to remain here in America. I'm a U.S. permanent resident green card holder. And there's a court order since the 1990s, the Legal Aid Society filed a lawsuit that people vacated from their basement apartment has to be given hotel room. Eric Adams, the mayor, has been given hotel rooms to other people vacated in 2023 from the Bronx fire apartment, and I've been approaching him, and it's not helping me. So I think they say some black Americans don't like Africans and like Africans to suffer because we believe Africans sold their system to slavery. So I think that's what that is about. So this Eric Adams is like he purposely left me to be attacked and abused by the black American gang and some of them include Spanish. And for me to be sexually trafficked, they said it's into also sex trafficking. That as a young child, he was a pimp to a prostitute and he beat up the prostitute for money and he had to go to prison. So I believe this Eric Adams, they say also he's been arrested for bribery. So he may be aware about this gang. He used to be a police officer. So maybe, be helping this gang attack me. Because he said, they're going to be putting the police on the subways, him and Governor Oko. Mayor Eric Adam and Governor Oko said they're going to be putting police in the subway to be arresting homeless and taking them to mental ward. It's like they just want to create a false arrest situation whereby they can just chase them to death. And anytime I go to the bathroom, also the MT workers will call the police and make up lies against me. That I'm daring them to the bathroom, which is not true. So they told me I'm going to be the next Jordan Lily. So I think this gang just want me killed, and they're working with higher ups in the New York City government. They say even the police commissioner Caban, a Spanish male, Eric Adam chose as his friend to become police commissioner. They said he was collecting bribery allegedly with his twin brother, and a black American business owner in Coney Island had to sue the NYPD in court, and the FBI went and raided him, and that's why he resigned. But, so they said this NYPD is more than corruption. This Eric Adam is more than corruption. And I don't want to be one of their corruption tools to enrich themselves. So I think the thing as an African immigrant, I stand no chance they can make the money out of me. So I don't know what kickback this economy is supposed to get. So I want you MTA to help me. People are jumping in the sunset everywhere. I want you to help me because under the federal law, a passenger cannot be left stranded. You have to assist them. So I'm going to get a hotel room. That's why I'm in the subway. Because there's a court order filed in the 1990s. A lawsuit filed in 1990s that anyone vacated from their basement apartment should get a hotel room. And this economy is not helping, it's only helping black Americans. So while I'm waiting to get a hotel room, That's on your subway. And under the federal law and international law for transportation, when you notice a passenger is stranded, you have to help them. I don't want your regular shelter. I don't want to be placed near anybody because I don't want to be raped. A guy took me home from the subway in 2020 when you lock up the bathrooms in the subway station and raped me. Said he wanted to get married by the guy. I told him no. And he raped me and picked me up. I called the police. The police took a picture of me in his apartment, where I was bloody. But he never arrested him. So this gang has some backup with your government. And this is why they are allowed to attack me over and over again, and they don't arrest them. My mother also said that she suspected her daughter's Bolale is a part of a narcotic gang that will be, into sex, human trafficking, and stuff. But now my mother is dead. My mother was elected, was not killed. Now my mother is dead since 2015. So please, MTA police, MTA, you have to help me. And your MTA CEO said something suspicious. That his MTA is now specializes in catching maniacs. But the others have to do their job. Your MTA also arrested me in 2019 and locked me up in the cycle. They called the police on me on false charges. That was crazy and locked me on the cycle. And the police put their nail on my neck. The videos on YouTube. And now this Ricardo and Governor said they're going to keep arresting homeless people with the broken federal coalition order in 2013 November under Floyd v. City of New York that the NYPD cannot racially profile people as dangerous based on their race. But this Eric Adam and Governor Oku, they circumvented that court order, claiming the homeless blacks are more crazy than anything. No, there's always been violence in America. The Columbine school shooting happened when I was in Africa. It happened here in the United States. The whole world was surprised that kids here have access to guns and can shoot their friends in school. So America's always been violent. White kids taking guns to school to kill people, to kill their friends in school and stuff. And they don't put all the white kids in psych wards. So no, America hasn't got more violent. It's always been violent. So this Eric Adam and Governor Oko trying to seize on the violence in America, which is the general violence, to say the black homeless, 90% of the homeless are on some are black. So they're more apt to be more violent, which is a lot. This is just a racial life theory. Anybody they said that because a black male pushed a white female into the train track, but there's no guardrail guarding the train track. Every other city in the world usually has a guardrail, so people can't push into the train track. I said a black male pushed a white woman called Kendra into the train track and killed her. I said since they went and got Kendra law and they've been arresting blacks like me under that Kendra law, my mother's daughters also got the hospital to arrest my mother under that Kendra law. They said under that Kendra law, they told the hospitals and police officers and the general public that to be calling the police and to be locking people up in the sidewalk because they don't want another black person to push a white person into trenches. So that Kendra law is a revenge law, and the court has to stop it. And this governor could to be arrested and Eric Adam for saying they want to fully escalate that law to be arresting people under that law. Under the law, innocent until proven guilty. If someone you can't arrest somebody because you think they're black and they're homeless and they're more likely to commit a crime. That's against that's racial profiling, and this is what that law is about. This government puts this policy of using that law to arrest people because they're black and they're homeless and they're more likely to commit a crime. I said they're going to put them in treatment. No, someone has to commit a crime first, and if they want to plead insanity, they can then plead insanity. But you can't just arrest them because they're black and they're homeless and you think they're more dangerous than other people. No, this is a racialized law, and the Brooklyn Federal Court has banned New York City and New York State from racial profiling. So they're not trying to use the people's mental health as an excuse. You know, Anybody can be violent. It doesn't take someone with mental illness. Some people are just mean and cold. A lot of white guys that kill their spouses for insurance fraud to get money. Epstein and all these people said it would set people up in a compromising manner and sexually extort them for money. So there are people that are mean jerks take joy of being mean to other people, both white and black, that do that. It doesn't mean these people are crazy, and the court doesn't always find them crazy. Careful, don't bump into the place. You know, so I'm just trying to erase any doubt, because I don't want anybody bumping into me and making me look like I'm in a sex cult with them, because I'm experiencing a lot of death threats. They said that there was a sex cult called the Sarah Lawrence College Sex Cult, and the cult leader was abusing women in college, and his defense in court was these women enrolled in the sex cult, paid them money, and that's why he was abusing the hell out of them. And the court had to find out, look, the level of abuse you subjected these women to, even though you showed receipt they paid you money to abuse them, so the level of abuse is too much. Nobody will consent to this level, and they arrested him and put him in prison. It's a white guy in upstate New York. The feds tried that case. So I'm thinking this black American and Spanish gang thing, me being a black African, they can just kill me and say, I consented to be killed or whatever, and to donate my sperm to the sex cult to make children and get, any potential action I may have. They want the police to kill me, like a mistaken killing. And then this black and Spanish women, they will donate my sperm to them. I believe this is the theory they're working on. But I don't know why they keep sending people to be bumping into me. I've been living in America now for 24 years. And all of a sudden, after my mother died, that's when I started noticing. They're sending people to rub their bottom. Usually people don't pay attention. I've always been a poor African in America. Nobody even talks with me. So I'm wondering why this sudden attention I'm getting. As my mother's daughter Bolale has now metamorphosed and is now, like into narcotics dealings and killing for money. All of a sudden, since my mother was killed after she told me that, as I know I'm starting to get attention, all of a sudden people rubbing their body parts on me. People never used to pay attention to me. I've always been a poor immigrant wearing torn clothing in America since I came here with my mother in 2000. And in the past few years, since my mother was killed in 2015, I've been noticing I'm getting attention people rubbing their body parts on me. You know, I didn't just spring up out of the sky. So why this sudden attention on me? And they've been rubbing their body parts on me. So there's a lot of your hip hop guys have been arrested for sex trafficking, R. Kelly, PDD. And I'm noticing some of your rappers also come around me all of a sudden, but they don't say nothing to me. Yeah, I always try and handle for money. I always say hi, can you please help me hi? And they'll just ignore me, but I've been noticing that they're coming around me even more. I'm also under federal surveillance because I used to be in immigration prison. So I guess that's why they don't want to talk to me. But since some of these hip hop guys, what they do is to lure you by claiming you're their friend, and they'll take you somewhere and rape you and possibly kill you and say you consented to have a baby and to donate your sperm to them to create a baby. So I heard there's a sex trafficking cult in your hip hop, and some of them want to become the new Epstein and make money. So I'm noticing a lot of your hip hop guys are coming around me in Manhattan, and it's kind of scary and weird because I'm like, why am I noticing? Why all of a sudden all of your hip hop guys, a lot of them are coming around me? Nobody used to pay me attention before in America. So I was wrongfully arrested by U.S. Immigration in 2000. I've been trying to sue. I had a green card stamp in my passport. Careful so I don't bump into me. I have a green card stamp in my passport, and they still arrested me, even though my mother was with me. She had a green card also. So that was a mistake they made. So I'm trying to sue the U.S. Immigration because they arrested me. You know, s- you know, made me not graduate from college in time. I finished high school at 15. Now I'm 43. I'm still trying to go back to college to finish up. So I believe this gang feel, you can make a hell of the money, because this person has such a good record, finished high school at 15, but because US immigration, and I came to America with my mother at 19, and I started college immediately, I was getting 400 GPA, but the US immigration had a case with me, seized my green card, so I couldn't pay for college, so I had to drop out of college so many times. So they believe, that level of torture, almost 24 years later, I still can't finish up the call that they can make a hell of the money. Especially if I'm killed and they claim I have a baby, I have babies that need to eat. They can sue the feds for money. And New York City also seized my home in 2010. So I was just having a series of bad luck. Unlawfully seized my home in a basement apartment and they didn't give me a hotel room. So I believe this will be attracting some of these hip hop guys coming around me and some of these people bumping into me on the street. on the subway. They feel like I'm just kidding. I'm a part of the sex cult, and I donated my sperm to the cult for the cult members to profit off of. That's human trafficking. I know there's surrogacy that allows you to sell your body parts for money, but it has to be based on consent. I don't consent for my sperm. I'm a transsexual to be used to create babies in case I'm killed. So please, this is called organ harvesting. I believe in my state ID. I said I want to donate my organs for research. Now I rescind that approval because this was back in 2000. I didn't know better. And under the right of sepulchral law, someone can change their mind and decide what they want done to their body part after they die. So in case I die now, whether by kill or natural death, I want an autopsy done, and I don't want nobody to have access to my organ for anything. So I rescind my the approval I gave in my state ID. And I want to donate my organ to research in case I die. No, and now I rescind that. I no longer want to donate my organ to for research or anything. You know, so under the right of self, I can change my mind while I'm alive to say what I want done to my body parts. I don't want anybody. I don't want to have children. You know, I'm not married. I'm a transsexual. So please, because I'm dead, that has to be honored. Nobody should be allowed to take my body parts. And in case I'm killed, only a human rights organization or civil rights activist should take over my case and get justice for me and my dead mother and give the rest of the money out to the people suffering xenophobia like me. And in case I'm alive and badly injured, so I can't be independent anymore, I'm disabled due to all this abuse, I shouldn't be removed to another country. I don't want to go to another country. I don't trust other countries, whether England or whatever. My mother has families all over the world. And she said, our family members never helped her. When she told them we and her were homeless. So she said, if anything should happen to her, I should always ask strangers for help. So, even if I'm disabled or whatever, I don't want to be removed to another country. Under international law, you can't force somebody to go to another country, especially when you're aware that they don't want to go to another country. So I don't want to be removed to go to another country. If I'm disabled, I should be left in America under the guardianship of civil activists. Especially those that haven't denied me. I reached out to a lot of civil activists in America and they refused to help me. So anyone that's not refused me help, and the court should um should um, um should interview them and see which activists should be placed in my guidance for my guardianship because I'm disabled. I don't plan to hurt myself. I don't plan, but sometimes try to hurt me with cars, run me over and try to start fighting with me. So I don't know if you plan to render me disabled or what. So it is a sex cult, and I think some of your hip hop people are into it, and if you're coming around me, but you don't say what to me. Because I think they know I'm under sort of surveillance. They want to just lure me away by just maybe they want me to make the effort to follow them or whatever. So I guess, none of some of your hip hop guys are coming around me. All of a sudden, in the recent years, I've been living in America now for 24 years. I'm a poor person. I never used to go to where your hip hop guys are. I never go to clubs where they normally be at. So all of a sudden they come to my neighborhood where I'm normally at. That's weird. I don't know, so this is what's going on.